Good afternoon. This is Jupiter Exile. I've got a couple hours before meeting with somebody later today, and we're going to use that time to play some Dark Souls. Got a couple maintenance tasks before we settle into things for realsies. I wanted to check around about some gear, get some things that I missed, and I may reconfigure some of my equipment before I continue making attempts on the Demon Prince. So firstly, we need to go grab the Lightning Clutch ring that we missed, which is back in Archdragon Peak. This should make our lightning damage much notably more powerful. We're going to have to see what we can swap out to make room for that. But it's a pretty good difference in terms of the amount of damage. And it's so embarrassingly close by. Like, it should be just over here somewhere. Yep. Here we go. Well, this guy might kill us. There we go. I really really dislike the attack patterns on those guys if I can't get in the first shot. Alright, and real quick, let me check on the stream to make sure it's gone live correctly. Okay, yeah, looks like it's good and live. Okay. Lightning Clutch ring, got it. So, we're going to do some testing on the Demon Prince. I need to see if I can use the Lightning Clutch ring here, and this is a very greedy ring set, and I need to see how badly it gets me killed. And if I have to drop something out of this ring set, I believe I drop the Lloyd's Sword Ring, because I think the math on the Lloyd's Sword Ring is a little worse than the math on the Lightning Clutch ring in terms of the amount of damage we're going to do. So travel on back. Yeah, it's actually labeled the Earthen Peak Ruins. I'm going to run around the Earthen Peak Ruins for a little bit to gather up some items that I skipped past. And we're going to lament how our choices give us lower health while we do this. Just feel the lamentation seeping in. Let's just get used to our health bar looking like nothing again. So there's a couple things around here I need to figure out how to get. Like that item up there, I have no idea. We might have to, like, deal with this angel before we can actually get that. Okay, we'll get to this point. We'll wait for her to focus on those thralls. Then we run over this way and head down here. And that was the wrong spot, but I somehow didn't take falling damage. I'm going to call that hacks. I have hacked the game. And the angel hasn't shown up yet. There it is. And now it's pretty mad. Okay, we snagged the Ring of Favor +3. Let's see. So I was curious about something regarding this guy over here. I'm wondering if maybe we can get him discovered by the angel, and that might cause him to get, you know, lasered to death. Oh, we've been seen. So we're just going to run boldly through the opening, and apparently get killed super fast, because it's right above us. I wanted to get that item. We do a couple more runs through here to grab stuff, but we might check how effective this ring is. I can remove that. I also wanted to start bringing around the Grass Crest. We're just going to keep the Grass Crest on our back to give us more stamina recovery. Let's see. So the Ring of Favor +3 is HP, stamina, and equip load, and it looks like it just increases the secondary stats. So it's worth 20 HP and about 10 stamina and 4 weight of equipment load. I think that for us in this build, it's probably just uniformly worse. Yeah, it's uniformly worse than the Prisoner's Chain. I don't think I can actually like beat out the Prisoner's Chain for like the raw effectiveness of that. So this over here, it looks like there might be kind of a snarl in this, or a way to get it. Oh, I think I know what I have to do for that. I think I have to get to the very end of this running segment, and then basically kind of hook a left and fall to get that item. And I don't think it's necessarily going to be the case that that item is worth a dang. Okay, I ran at the wrong time because I wasn't paying attention. I think there's an item in that house over there that I need to go grab, so we're going to work on that. Yeah, so we're gonna be fussing with things and like getting miscellaneous items for maybe the first 20 minutes of the stream. And then we're gonna get back into the meat of it and fight bosses. She got to an odd position this time. She still hasn't noticed those thralls. That is mind-boggling. He's done the same thing every other time. Okay, well, if she's decided not to care about that, then I think I need to be a bit more careful about my pathing here. I'm not going to get, like, a freebie. Oh, is there a ledge down here? What's back this way? Is this going to crumble away? A giant door shield. Okay. Maybe not the best thing. Because I doubt we can make use of a giant door shield at SL1. But anyways, get 2 Titanite chunks for that. And, I mean, she's probably looking at us, right? Huh. Okay, I still really don't understand how the aggro works for this thing. Because previously I've stood still, and she's seen me. And I'm almost certain I won't be spared for coming down here. What wisdom have you? Here? No, not for long. Yeah, if you could just not notice a thing, that'd be great. Yeah, she noticed again. So you have to hang out down here. She's gonna do this. She's gonna force me out. I'm gonna try to grab this again. Got it, barely. And I got that too. And we'll just die. Alright, that's most of the stuff I cared about checking on or grabbing in that area. There's maybe a couple more things, but I don't know if I need to worry about that right now. I got the Ring of Favor. I just don't think it's better for us. Okay, So we have changed out the Lloyd's Sword Ring for the Lightning Clutch Ring in terms of managing this fight. The Lightning Clutch Ring reduces our defense against physical damage, so we'll have to see how much that matters. Praise the sun required ahead. They speak of course of jolly cooperation. So it seems as though from here, from this bonfire, the only thing to do is just jump on down. Take the plunge, you won't die. Liar ahead. Well, you won't die from the plunge. It says nothing about the bosses. Alright, let's get back to the fight and try it for a bit. I'm going to continue to not use any kind of pine resin to start the fight, but we'll definitely be using that in Phase 2. Oh. The one over there moved up. This is the respect phase. I was not sufficiently respectful. Okay, this is super loud in my ears. I can barely hear myself. Turn that down just a little bit. Okay, I think that'll probably be better. Yeah. And I don't think that affects the volume for you guys. Let me know if anything is too loud or too quiet. I think I have a bad habit of talking very quietly a lot of the time. And my microphone is not tuned to that. Bit higher than this, but I'm going to run away for now. A little higher. Let's see. Nope, that's back to the same spot it was before. Now it's way too loud. Oh, jeez. Well, I got to get back to hurting these guys. Oh, well, okay. Got killed. This is adjusting by 4 at a time. Alright, we'll try it there. Ugh, jeez. I didn't remember it being this oppressive when I was playing the other day. There's not a big difference in terms of the damage profile we're taking right now from these attacks. We could still maybe try removing the prisoner's chain. And I mean in terms of the damage profile of what I'm taking. The damage profile of what I'm dealing, I just have to trust the math. Because I'm not really able to check it right now. Okay, the other one is starting to get angry now. So we need to take distance while they're both in different phases. No, while they're both in the same phase, we take distance. Okay, now we've got them in a different way. Split up a little more. That toxic attack is bad news. I need to have a little more space from these guys. Okay, now we've got them both in the low energy phase. Trigger the critical. We've got high energy coming in from this guy. Take a little distance. I got hit by the toxic spit there. So I was really trying to clutch out the Demon of Pain, but we were just a couple swings short of being able to accomplish that and take it down to the one-on-one. Okay, so I'm going to try one run where we just go maximum damage. Yeah, so the Lloyd Sword is putting our effective power... Right, effective power is not on this stat sheet. This one doesn't show it either, I don't think. There we go. There we go. Our effective total power right now is 565 before using a resin. I've got a lot of resin stocked up, I believe. Does it show my in-storage resins? Maybe if I look at the right thing. I've got 41 in storage. I'm going to start applying that. Oh, I'm actually starting a fat roll. Okay, that's not acceptable. And that's because I've got the Chloranthy shield and because I stopped using the Prisoner's Ring. So I can't do both of those things. So we'll go back to the Prisoner's Ring. That's right, because I equipped the Prisoner's Ring while I was working on... well, I could maybe remove the Wilhelm set. So long as the set I'm switching to... How much physical absorption am I getting from this? So this set grand total is giving me 88 physical defense, 18 absorption. I think absorption is the percentile while defense is the flat. So we're talking about 4 armor pieces, a difference of about 3 or 4 per piece. Let's switch some things around, see if I'm fat rolling. Let's remember to check, at least. I think the shadow set I was using earlier has a pretty solid compromise on these things. And it maintains a good poison resistance, which is meaningful for this opponent. We don't want to get haphazardly poisoned by any of these effects. That would be possibly tragic. Okay. So we go with Shadow Set mostly. We can include the Shadow Mask. So this set's a set. Our absorption is down by like 3/4 lower than it was before. But we're back to a tolerable roll. It's not great. This is like a solid mid-roll. But we're back to mid-rolling. Yeah, this is a 4.5 equip load. We're under 50% though. Because I think we were at 60% before for a little bit. I forgot to try using resin here. Thought we might have been too close to the other one. Okay. Alright, we've got them both angry. Okay, Demon from below is no longer angry. Need a bit more distance. We don't want him using the short-range poison attacks. That was a bad exchange, and that exchange killed me. Okay. So yeah, we're going back to the old ring set. So if counter hit Claw is lethal, it's not a great circumstance. Okay, so for all the gear fussing, we've gone back to mostly what we were doing before. Because we really can't ignore the value of the Prisoner's Chain. It's big value. Plus, I think that puts us back off of mid-roll. I don't know. We get like 5 extra equip weight. Now, it doesn't say in the tooltip whether or not the Prisoner's Chain scales with us being on a low-level run, the same way it does in Dark Souls 2. I don't actually know if it does or doesn't. We've got Poison Breath coming in. I dodged in the wrong direction on that. I didn't actually need to be cautious of that Poison Breath because I wasn't in range of it. So, we'll get a good one of these soon. We're getting close to the groove. Just gotta temper the greed, mute the caution. It's a little bit of both, really, because we're being too greedy sometimes and too cautious other times. You need a solid balance of aggression for this boss, which I think is really cool. That was a dumb early dodge. I had like let off run at the wrong time. That's the first time I've been killed by that attack. So that's new. That is new. It's like weirding out my early flow a little bit to be applying a resin as I'm going down, because I haven't been doing that. So I'm just gonna go back to what I was. I'm gonna go back to not doing that. Like level out my head a bit, get through this coffee, and wake up. I gotta shake off the work doldrums. There we go. This is about where I want you. That is about what I have the time for before the other guy is too mad for me to hang out. But that's some pretty solid opening damage. Okay. Oh, shoot. I walked into that. That wasn't lethal with the other armor set, so I'm going to change the armor back. The claw rake back was close to lethal, but it was not lethal before. So, so much for experimenting. Just use the... where'd it go? Just use the Wilhelm set. It's possible that we might be able to mix and match, or that I might be able to find something worthwhile out of a calculator that barely gives me the proper amount of equipment load to continue rolling at a good rate, but not get killed by this boss. Yeah, that's a fine roll. That was a hit. Nice. Oh, he did the full run. I don't want him to do that this early. I get better windows off him doing other things. That's a bit inopportune. I don't want to have the pressure to try and heal when I'm like trying to run away from him. Especially because this first run is the only time when there's actually obstacles that I can run into like that. That will mess me up. Yeah. This bit of the fight, the early bit where they're both embered, is actually the most dangerous... well, it's one of the most dangerous parts of the fight. It's the most dangerous part of the first phase. Then, of course, there's the entirety of the second phase, which is a lot more dangerous. But hey, you know, I've only been fighting the boss for, I have fought this boss for less than 4 hours, so... Okay, now's when the demon in pain gets mad. I'm gonna take some distance from the demon from below. Okay, now he's out of that phase. I would still like a bit more distance so that I can restrict his poison attack a bit more. Okay, this is about right. Came all the way over here to say hi. That's really something. Alright, if the demon in pain would give me like a crawling attack, that would be best. Oh, he's actually going to phase down. Okay. Take the critical. Okay, demon from below is phased up. We're going to treat him seriously this time, as opposed to last time, when we greeted it. Greeted it hard last time. Whew. Little dicey. Almost died. Ooh, I barely didn't get out of that hitbox. Hey, thanks for the well wishes. Still at it. Definitely appreciate the views, so I'm super glad you stopped by. And I've only got until about 7 to be making attempts at this, so let's see if we can clutch it out. That was not a great trade deal. Okay, gotta take distance. I actually got away from his full crawl. Okay. I'd like him to get a little bit further apart, and then we'll start damaging red guy over here. Watch out for that. That dodge I felt was a bit early, but it was alright. Okay, so he's done with that. Alright, so the fight's got the right flow so far. Okay, he doesn't want to stick around. Take some distance. Bit of a screw up, almost died. We're all right. What are you doing this close? It is genuinely chaotic when they're in Ember phase, but they insist on moving close to do attacks. It's like, I don't think you understand the pace of the fight, buddy. You gotta get on the script. Okay, and I am actually poisoned as well. We have another double Embered fight, double Embered segment, while I am poisoned, no less. Oh boy. Please don't get tangled up on terrain. I've still got a bunch of ruins and stuff that have not been crumbled. Okay, with him down, I'm actually going to back up, cure my poison. There we go. I'm still... Oh, it's a toxic. Okay. So that's a bit of extra essence and such. Not essence, Estus. Thinking of other games. Go. I don't think I've seen him do that slow fall down there. Okay. I'm gonna burn another gold pine to re-up it, because I burned the other one early. Okay, name of this is Be Aggressive. Gotta run at him for this, so we don't get caught out. We can drink here, and now it's good damage. Yeah, that does some damage in an area. Yeah, got caught out by too much. Okay, we dealt less than a quarter of his health there. That's tricky. The second phase attacks have a lot more area on them, so I'm still figuring out how to dodge them safely. How to dodge in safely, for the most part, because I do think that the answer for the second phase is still, in many cases, the same as the first, is that you need to be up on them to be getting in good effective damage. He doesn't have the same length of openings either for a lot of the hitboxes I've seen. Oh, that didn't hit anything. Alright. That's a bit of a tricky pattern. Okay. He's out of that. Lot of damage very quickly. This time we got the critical before he left this phase. Okay, we took 2 ticks towards the toxic. Okay, now he'll leave phase. 1, 2. Yeah. Definitely not giving enough time for him to do anything with that. That was greed. Okay. Let me just whiff those and almost die twice. There we go. That was a really borderline kind of thing there. Pretty sketch. Okay, second phase time. We let him get up. We need to wait for the initial explosion before we close in. I did an early dodge there. Lasers, so we have plenty of time to get into a good spot. Get in about 5 hits, then we need to give him some space. And we can get in more hits. And then he got us with the dunk. Yeah, the dunk is really tricky. Covers a lot of space and kills us dead. But if I dodge it, I know I'll get another good opening. Yep, the meme dunk once more. Yeah, I'm thinking I wasn't far away. Yeah, that's the way to be, right? Yeah, I think I just need to dodge a bit more towards where he's gone. And I just need to move towards him immediately if he gets up in the air. Okay, time to give him some space. Got 2 buddies. And they're both looking to motor. Okay, down to just the one angry one. Okay, he's gonna travel off of the Wild Blue yonder for a sec. Oh, I took a hit from that poison breath. Okay, I still got my critical in. Get out of that poison breath area. Demon in Pain is very low. That was the bad dodge direction. I needed to dodge in, I dodged out again. It's a really bad habit when you get hit by the claw. So if I dodged into him, I might have been hit by the poison breath, but I probably would have gotten off scot-free. The other answer, of course, is don't get hit by claws. Since, you know, they're gonna do claws at you so many times. I thought I could just walk around it, but I needed to dodge. I was being lazy. I'm like, maybe I can walk out of this, save myself some stamina, and hit him harder. No, not quite. Let's see. I actually do wonder if, for your time and stamina, it's more worthwhile ever to get in a charged R2 as opposed to two R1s. I know that in Bloodborne, you know, if you can get a charged R2, you do it because that's how you backstab. That's why Bloodborne's a better game. That's the whole dang reason. Better backstab mechanics, that's all you need. Slurp up a bit. Scratch my beard. Get a move on. Make sure we're clear of buildings. He's done with being embered. They're kind of tangled up on each other for a bit here. I think he's going to use... Yeah, let's get out of that attack. They're just in a mood today as far as the, like, non-embered demon really wanting to mess with me. Speaking of, almost killed by that toxic. Okay, I'm gonna put the blooms on my action bar just in case I actually need them. Oh man. Yeah, the close range toxic vomit is definitely the most powerful non-embered attack they have. Because that's about the only attack that's ever gonna actually hit me with the toxic condition. And if they're comfortable with standing back while I kill their friends, it's not going to happen. But sometimes they just really want to saunter on in and do that. Take him for about half his health before his buddy wakes up. Nah, come on. Yeah, the dodge out on the claw is actually sometimes correct, but only if you get hit by the absolute range limit of the claw. Oh, him pivoting into me pushed me back into the toxic trail. Yeah, he just kind of hitbox-faced me into it. Blech. Blech. I gotta wonder if the meme dunk also kills the goons who are over here at, like, SL140. I'm assuming it doesn't. Barely like make out his body for that to like dodge. Like, I'm gonna have to dodge something here in a moment. I'll have to figure out what that is when he's, you know, in the mood to show himself from among the smoke clouds. I don't like all these ruins still being here. You could kindly knock them down. There we go. And there's his flame slam. is like the exact attack we want him to do after the other guys just quit. Oh, I accidentally mixed a kick in there. Hey-ya! Other guy got frustrated with me dodging him. Yeah, we're gonna see some vomit nonsense. There's the line shot. Poison breath. Roll quickly to make sure I don't take any other nonsense there. Just enough time. Oh, that was a complete whiff. Oh, he got me there. Once they're down to one demon, he like sometimes ends that super early. I don't know if it's that the demon in below just has a shorter version of that sometimes, or if it's specifically something they do when one of them is dead. Yeah, I've been killed by mistaking that that particular Estus drink enough to get it right. Okay, so we got through it with 12 Estus to spare. Not like the Estus matters for this phase at all. Just kind of a note. We gotta pick what we feel good about here. Ah, shoot, it was too close, so I won't get my early hits. Okay. The when you have to dodge that is very much about travel time, so if I'm further away from him, I have to do a later dodge, which I'm not accustomed to, and it messed me up. Also, I needed to drink immediately after I got hit by the fireball, so that I would have enough time to deal with the sweep. Usually, if I've taken distance on him when he does his phase transition, those are the first two moves he will do in sequence. I haven't really seen him do a different startup unless I'm on top of him, which is where I'm supposed to be. I just misjudged his early fire burst. It's almost still in that, I think. Ouch, that's no good. Yeah, it was a little bit of a dicey drink. There we go. That's a safe drink. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I got my camera on him at the time I did. He's not like taking swings, so I'm not getting the openings as quickly as I'd like him. Especially since his buddy's getting real close. Yep. I moved out of there at the right time. Flame dunk. That's not the real flame dunk. Ah! The Poison Breath totally denied me from capitalizing on that stagger. Okay, I want to finish off the Demon in Pain. Even though I've made that mistake like a dozen times before. Ugh. There we go. I figured the critical was coming soon here. Get down. Okay, we're going to stay a good bit further back. Now I'm trying to pay attention to the location of his head, so that after he bursts, I can stand where his head was and try and get in headshots. Okay. His head was right here. Okay, this is the laser sequence. And we're in. I'm gonna burn a full stamina bar, back up, do this, back in. We got a critical. That's the dunk. I dodged way too early, and he got me. He really seems to love doing that move when he's at 50% health. Okay. So I did like one dodge too early, and I couldn't get a second dodge out in time. There's an audio cue that I picked up on when he was getting ready to do that. You hear like the sound of the fire coalescing. And it's at the end of that fire coalescing noise that I need to dodge. Which is like the same time for Manus' attack, except for Manus, that's not a lethal attack. Oh, okay, that was a super weird hitbox. I'm gonna watch the replay on that. Okay. I got hit. Yeah, that one hit me. Okay, yeah, that was magical. Okay. Yeah, for those watching who are interested in some SL1 stuff, when Manus raises his hand up super high and then does the long-reaching slam, it's going to hit you from a really, really long distance. So you just need to know how to dodge it clean, but it can be difficult to time out. But there's kind of a smoldering, burny sound that happens just before the slam down. And if you time your dodge based on that, it's a lot easier to deal with. Of course, I think some of the people in the channel are actually Covenant of Champions Discord. They probably already know if they care. I don't think I'm an innovator in this sphere. I think I just know what works for me. And occasionally I'll share that and hope it works for somebody else. So, interesting thing about this, a lot of the Demon Prince's attacks are actually slower. And I think I've been getting into more trouble preemptively dodging than anything else. I knew that was coming, I just didn't dodge at the right time. Neat. The other thing that I find that a lot of people don't know about the Manus fight, and I tell people this on the Reddit all the time, you can spam the Silver Pendant and it pretty much works. You can use it like 2 to 3 times for any attack he has coming in. If you use it 3 times against the shotgun, it'll be unsafe, but just like, you need to pay the minimal amount of attention to be like, okay, that was the shotgun, I should stop spamming this pendant right now. Okay, I need to get out of here before I have 2 angry demons on butt. So I have made up my mind at this point that when Elden Ring comes out, I'm going to try my first run as an SL1 run, and just like blind SL1 through it for as long as I can, until I can't stand it no mo's. Nice, I barely landed that parting hit. This guy's doing some really cooperative attacks. Shoot! He was doing some really cooperative attacks. But I needed to dodge out on that poison. That was a bad hit to take. Really bad hit to take. It's basically this fight, you've got like 2 points of big difficulty. You've got some unstable stuff when there's still 2 demons naturally. And then beyond that, then you've got the nasty attacks in his second phase. That was a mistake by me. And we've recovered. I actually hit him in passing there. Nice. Ah! His model just pushed me into that, and I'm like, come on, I just need to get past this knee. And then he just like pivoted again, ruining me. Now, I think part of that is because the the straight poison, the straight toxic breath has a little bit of curve. Nothing too crazy. I got dunked again. I got a critical on the second phase, but I got dunked like in the next thing. That's about all you've missed. Since then, I've been taking some stumbles in the first phase again. So I'm trying to blitz the first phase a bit. There are 2 times where I had the correct dodge, but the model of the demon like pushed me into the toxic laser. You might have caught the first one of that, but it happened again just now. Oh, and I did take 1 death to the phase change flame slam. Oh, come on, let me out, let me out. It's things like that happening where I'm like really entangled in a hitbox, and then the poison breath comes in. He's got a little bit of like a sidle up posture before he does the phase change burst. May actually take a little bit of distance. Okay. Gotta focus on the demon from below for a bit. Now they're both angry again. Cool. It's going to prevent me from getting the critical. Oh, man. Dang it. Ah. Oh, boy. I was like, okay, just 1 or 2 more hits, and I just need to dodge the thing immediately afterwards. Didn't get it. If I would just stop getting bodied off of these critical hits, I wouldn't have this problem. I really don't want them to go through a second cycle where both of them are embered. First double ember cycle. And there's the end of the double ember setup. please, no more buildings. Jeez. I feel like I haven't pushed enough damage. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna try and take down Demon in Pain real fast. And they're gonna throw down a whole bunch of toxic nonsense that is not gonna let me do exactly that thing I just said. No. Okay, there we go. Critical. Okay, so you need to take a good bit of distance. Watch for where his head pops up. Okay, his head is about lined up with the base of that mud pit. Stop about right here. Not yet. That's a laser startup. I didn't dodge the laser. Yeah, my rolling has been cleaner in the first phase. Like there's a lot of attacks there that whiff that you can walk through. It's really persistent. Yeah. So I got a question about Slam Dunk. If I move back on the Slam Dunk, will it follow me? Because that's something I haven't tried yet. I've just been trying moving forward because that's all I can do. I'm hopeful. I move forward because moving backward makes me sad. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, gotcha. Oop, almost died. Get away from the toxic, please. That's a sweep. That did not trigger the, I didn't wait long enough to trigger the, critical. That's a new problem for me. Huh. Demon in Pain actually re-embered before Demon in Below went through an Ember cycle. Let's actually wait and square up and get our critical for real. Okay. So this is an awkward positioning for the boss start, because I do not have an angle on his head from the straight on. Okay, his head is right about there. I know I've got him mad when he wants to do double fireballs. That's the meme dunk. I accidentally triggered a jump, and I think I didn't go far back enough. But I called it out. I knew it was happening, so that's progress, theoretically. Still though, like, 2 fireballs and a meme dunk? Come on. Come on, that's a crappy pattern. Yeah, I think that would have been okay if I didn't accidentally trigger a jump. I have a, like, weird habit. It only happens when it's, like, gonna get me killed. One more parting slap, and then I'm going to give this guy his space. While these guys accomplish some property destruction. yeah. Let's get the little demon whirligig going. Yeah, I got bodied on his, I got stuck on his model. Prevented my dodge. Yeah, I got, like, I rolled into his neck, like, lovingly caressing him. But on the other side of me was a building, so that's just a bad circumstance. It's a complicated fight. There's sometimes random stuff's gonna happen like that. It's not, like, complicated in terms of execution. There's just, like, a lot of things that can interact. I think the rubble in this battlefield is stylish, but I do wish it wasn't here. Now's when we give him his space, and I hope that these guys perform some demolishing. Yeah, only they can destroy the rubble. You are not allowed, pathetic worm. And then all this rubble, like, messes up your run so much for, like, the first 2 cycles of the fight, basically. Oh, I was still in that. Remember to chug directly in the boss's face for maximum disrespect. He had to do it right then. Yeah, I figured since he like flew off into the wild blue yonder, I would spend some time hurting his buddy. I haven't gotten another one of those sick denials from the other day. Ooh, that was so nice. Oh yeah, Frida's down. I actually have the clip up on Twitch for that. I saved it as a highlight. Huh. I have noticed that some of the destructible furniture, like, some of the objects stay floating in the air for the second phase. Because they don't, like, actually get destroyed correctly. These guys are so whiff-tacular, man. Oh, I thought he was actually phase transition there. You know you want a phase transition. He did. No. All but one table. Oh, man. You know, in cases like that last round, I should honestly back up and, like, throw a god-dang black firebomb. It'd work. It'd probably get me there. I could try changing lightning clutch back out for Lloyd's sword. I don't know. The one of those that does more damage is going to be, like, only decided by virtue of the boss's weird resistances. I could maybe try Lloyd's shield. I just wasn't confident it would be enough to stop the meme dunk, and I don't really care about anything else. Let's try swapping in the shield ring between the phases. We could probably pull that off. Let's move out of the poison sweep. Ah, I didn't quite get through it. Well, we'll do Lloyd shield here. I don't... Yeah, because the three attacks that one-shot me are laser, the dunk, and the line shot. The line shot, if I get hit by, it's generally my fault. Let's see, I'll be giving up that for it. The dunk is genuinely hard to avoid. What's it called? Just because it covers enough space and it happens decently fast. Technically, that double claw slam is also lethal. I'm just, like, usually not getting hit by it. Unless I'm in the middle of attacking one of them. And the other one comes in behind. and catches me by surprise, which has happened. I get greedy trying to confirm kills. That's a phase transition. Let's see if the red one can show up. And please take care of all this stupid rubble. You know, that did save me there, so yeah, that is decided. And we got the test in. Oh, my roll didn't come out. Well, that attack can still one-shot me, but, you know, I get hit by that attack once in a blue moon, which is twice today. But you know what? The fight where I beat Frida, I was telling myself just before the fight, just as the fight was started, it's in the clip, I'm walking in there saying, you know, I think I'm not in the right mindset. I think I'm not in the right condition to win this fight. And then I won. Please give me control of my camera. Need all this junk to be gone. Oh, that didn't whiff. It's like this fight in a nutshell, like this part of the fight is like in before Rubble Camera screws me to death. That's a flame dunk. Barely got there. Ow. Okay, let's split them up a bit more. I can't see what's happening to me. Okay, there's a thing I don't want. Oh man, that was a dodge? I thought I screwed up. Alright. Sneak that in there, and since you just phased down, you're gonna give me like 2 full stamina bars of just wailing on you. And I'm gonna screw it up like that, and then have a buffer dodge, and then die. Wow. Whew. All I had to do was step forward and hit his knee, and I'm pretty sure he would have stunned. And then I also missed the dodge on the claw. Whee! Hey, you gotta screw up several times to get there. The strategy is sound. You must only believe. And maybe, like, hammer them with a couple more consumables. You got a lot of those things. We got like 40 pine resins. There's no need to hold back. Maybe a little messy, but we got out okay. We dealt some good damage. We're gonna keep at it. Ow. Ow. There we go. Ow. Okay. We're on a much, much slower pace this round, because we've been kind of messing up left, right, and center. That's been happening. So we're just going to have to let them phase over, and hope this phase goes way the heck better. That time I caught on to the fact that he was doing the toxic breath. Like, for once I gotta figure this out. There we go. One down. Other one's gonna be ticked off. What do you want to do today? No. I love the little head woggle when you, like, pop him in the noggin. So good. Take a sip. Don't have to get crazy here. Just regularly killing demons. I think about this far back is fine. Okay, the location of his feet is lined up with about the halfway point of that rubble. Not his feet, but his head. Nope, I accidentally did a kick again. I do that a lot, actually. Nope. Couldn't line that up quite right. I also thought it might be the dunk, but I wasn't sure. I haven't seen it in too long. Yeah, it was the dunk again. Dunk got me. Nope, stuck on the boss. Now, perfectly symmetrical violence won't get us anywhere. Please, camera, please. I thought that might happen. I was trying to stay just a little bit away from it, but not a ton away from it. I'm getting so bored of this first phase, man. I just want it to be over. And it's really burning out my patience. I just want to attempt the part I don't know how to beat. I also want all of these walls to go away. Jesus. Let's not take 2 toxic breaths. That's a bit much. We'll kill him before he unembers. That's a good pace. That camera autocorrect almost really messed me up. That's an unnecessary roll. And there's the first phase done. Yeah, I've been thinking about lock-on during the Demon Prince, and, like, making sure I don't accidentally do it. Yeah. I don't know. I think lock-on helps me detect that he's doing that dunk, which has killed me almost every time I fought him. The Demon Prince has only killed me with the dunk and the laser. Yep, I think that's correct. Because he didn't do a lot of prep before that dunk. He just kind of went out and did it. And unfortunately, I mean, I know the difference between the dunk setup and the laser. I know the difference between the dunk setup and the fireball. If he goes to the air, I need to back up. Oh yeah, you're right. I got killed by the like the fire scrape thing, the dive. That's true. I think that move has gotten me twice, the fire dive. you're overdue to phase. He's phase changing now. Okay. Nope. Alright, he was pretty late on his transition here. That's good. I got a little disoriented there. Yeah, yeah, I have seen that. Usually, though, he's embering up before I finish the kill. So that's just me being, like, at the right timer. But yeah, he always embers up if it's down to 1. Okay, that was too shallow. I'm trying to figure out the right spacing for that, because I might be able to use it against the big guy. Okay, so head over here, get myself over here. I'm just taking that as like me being on a good pace. If I'm able to get one of them down before the second one embers up on his own will. Slow to move in there. That's the dunk. I didn't think that would hit me. That's the dunk? No, that's the laser. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky. Okay, I need to let him do the big thing. Got nothing for that. I haven't seen that attack before. I'm assuming those explode. Oh, and he's still got a rush attack. Classic. That's the dunk. You got fireball. Still got hit. He's following up with trail. Slow dodge. Hey, thanks for joining. I can't pay much attention right now, though. Sorry. Okay, fireball throw. I'm going to give that a lot of space. That is the laser breath. Cool, get a full roster of hits in. And back up. 3. That's flame dunk. There's a little bit of a panic roll there. I wasn't sure which move that was. It was very tense. There's the critical. Whew. What is that? Maybe a grab? That is the laser breath. I'm gonna re-resin here. That's the dunk. Fireball. Critical! Ha ha! Get down! And stay there. I don't believe that critical didn't kill him. I'm so glad I didn't pop off early. Oh, man. Woo! Alright. Woo! Oh, it's good. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Whew. Kinda, yeah. Like, once I got past the slam dunk barrier, once I was reading that move correctly, we really just got there. That made all the difference. I gotta disable the caps filter, because it's not like people are abusing it. I just, like, enabled it when I was setting things up without thinking about it. But it's killing the hype, man. I gotta go in and ratchet that down. And people ought to be able to caps and emote spam as much as they like. No way. Yeah, I approve. Nope, nope. I approve of this. Mess with people for days. Okay, okay. What do we have next? Also, how much time do I have? It is... Oh, it's only 5:40. I've got another, like, hour and a half that I can do for whatever. Yeah, can't even say slam dunk in caps. Oh, you know, yeah. So long as I am the mastermind, totalitarian control might not be such a bad thing, right? Okay, we can probably, I mean, there are bloodstains here, but we probably still dive off this, right? No, that is not the answer. That's why there are bloodstains. It's funny, because, this expansion has you do so many dives. It's not like it's a long run to get my souls back. Oh, was it a prompt for May the Light guide you? May the flames guide thee. Let's see. So it's either that there are flames hanging out there, or perhaps more likely we need a torch. Oh, or maybe there's a prompt that says display you the frickin' object you just picked up. That could also be a factor. So, maybe there's going to be something cool here, but what's the purpose of making you pick up an item to just hit A, like, a little bit later with the item that you just picked up? Like, they're just a room apart from each other. Does the item have any other use? It could have just been a banner sticking in the floor right here that you, like, poke to do the same thing. Alright. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, that's legit, I guess. Sometimes they need to go down a peg. Okay, this looks more city-like and less of a smoldering ruin. For now. I love these, like, mountaintop vistas, and Dark Souls is full of them, of course. Why'd I get a buff? It's like a blue glow thing going on. I don't know what that's from. Maybe that's the effect of the Lloyd shield, but I've never worn it without the Lloyd sword. Okay, so I want to look out at this stuff for a bit. The Ringed City. We're finally at the titular location of the X-Pack. But seriously, like, these vistas and the things you can see playing Dark Souls, absolutely inspire me. Um, like, yeah, I think it's the same effect as that. It's like, I remove it. Yeah, it went away. Yeah. Like, I use this kind of motif a lot when I'm running D&D games and doing things like this. One of the favorite little mini adventures that I've put together, I've run it a couple of times, is like players taking back a mage tower that's being attacked by some goblins, and there's some mages there. One of the more recent renditions I did, there like goblins had gotten into some of the experimental rooms, and some apprentices had activated some objects to defend the place that they had no idea how to work, and there's puzzles and stuff like that. But you get to the top of this tower, and there's like this stormy thing. They fight a wind elemental or an air elemental, whatever. I nerf it a little bit so they can like fight it at level 3. It doesn't fly around because that'd be obnoxious. Um, but then when they beat it, the sky clears, and I describe out in each direction. You can see like these places in the lowlands where you could be adventuring next, and that's like directions you can go and the promise of what's to come in the game. Because this moment in Dark Souls, and Dark Souls does this again and again, I love this so much. Even though I know I'm going to run down there and be shot with a million lasers because I couldn't avoid seeing that in like seeing something like that in a lot of videos on YouTube. Like this stretch, I feel like I've seen people get lasered there.
Hark!
Ooh.
They brought thee here, did they not? Dost thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect?
I'm just pretending. I don't give a shit about the gods.
Yes. Yes, of course. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods?
Besides, like, who are the
I have
gods
intimate
anymore?
knowledge
It's
of thy
like
kind.
Gwyn referred to himself as a
I
god,
know
and that doesn't
thy
appear
want.
to be true.
The dark soul, is it not? Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap? Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee.
Ooh, that's some excellent voice work.
If it is the then seek
Filianor's Church.
at the base of the
Filianor. That name is
There
familiar.
wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep the... Worry not, if thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to curse the gods and bring...
Yeah, it does seem as though the cyclical nature of Dark Souls and the story of Dark Souls is like, in many ways, light becomes the domain of the gods, and dark is the realm of mortality. And this basically just echoes a general sentiment of have and have not, because the flame brings disparity. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, they all have bows? Oh, it's not lasers, it's just a bazillion archers. But I want to keep talking, so I'm gonna. Yeah, the flame brings disparity, and with disparity you have the notions of wealth and poverty, longevity, and longevity, health versus illness, and those same kinds of things. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Before I do this, I should spend all of these souls on 1,000,000 consumables. So let's do that real quick. Because I'm not going to have another good chance to restock in general for a while. So we've got 34 of those, down to 25 gold pines. Gold pines are such a mainstay, and I know vaguely that Midir the Dragon is up and coming. Who the heck is leaving messages over here?
Ah.
Anyway, we're just gonna get like 100 gold pine resin. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ashen Mutnon.
Cool. Back to what we were doing. Champion's bones. What the heck are the champion's bones? Where'd I get those? What do those do? I feel like I should read the description of this before I chuck it in a fire. Champion's bones. To unlock undead matches. Okay, that sounds like it's a PvP thing. Well, we'll burn them, but it doesn't matter. Whee! They're burned. Yeah, no. Moving along. Undead match is like deathmatch, but undead. But yeah, when you look into the thoughts of it, dark is often representative of greed and excess, whereas burned half the rewards Gravetender gives. Oh, you can you exchange those bones for like valuable items somewhere? Do these guys still show up behind me and murder me? Yes, they do. Okay, how are we gonna hide from all of these guys? I'm gonna have to watch how they fire. Oh, sad memories of that boss. Yeah, I mean, so long as I have the other thing, it can prove that I've beaten them. The only soul I've transposed is Gundir's for the Prisoner Shackle. Just to, like, prove boss kills. Okay, so this is quite the puzzle. So there's guys everywhere. This spot looks like it will give you protection. Okay, so that's pretty good. We'll run over here, grab this item, go back. Eep. Please no. I think the next spot that might be duly protected would have to be like... Okay, it's this one. Ow. You are a jerk. Look at that guy. Being an ordinary skeleton wasn't enough. He had to go and get infested with vines and junk. I think the relationships of, like, roots and fire and those sorts of things, those are definitely elements within Dark Souls I don't have a good understanding of. Get him to sit down. Okay. So I think that my next spot is probably up on that ridge. It feels like these guys have very, very little downtime now. Yeah, they're definitely still shooting when he does another setup. But they aren't spawning behind me anymore. Well, let's just get this item and die. There's definitely... Ooh, and there's a dragon thing there. Okay, and that's my goal, is to get into that little... little hovel, looks like. All right, this is quite an area. Is there any way of knowing? Okay, also, it looks like there might be... No, I'm guessing I get out of the basin area, right where that blue sparkle is, after I've gone through there. Now, there's probably a way to get up on that platform and fight this dude. Okay, so we stand here first. And I think I... Oh, no, can't quite. I was wondering if I could fit along the side of that plant. Nope. It's a death shrub. Moving right along. Gravetender's an alright boss. I'm certain that there is a, what's it called? There's probably some cool lore behind him. There's cool lore behind a lot of things in this game, but I think the only lore I've ever, like, solidly been aware of is the broad strokes of, like, Gwyn. I know a little bit about, like, the Pyromancer sisters. Looks like it's basically decidedly 3 volleys and then these guys are done. Ow. One, two, three. Okay, there were still a lot of them that were shooting. I was watching the ones on the ridge, but they're earliest in the rosters. There's still a lot of shots to come through afterwards. Let's see. Now, given the sheer number of archers, I'm pretty sure that if you tried to block this, they just kind of break your guard, right? I mean, at SL1 for sure. I'm thinking at higher levels, maybe you could actually block this with a tower shield. Maybe. I don't know. Higher levels of Dark Souls become, like, statistically crazy. I don't understand them super well. Okay, so... yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ah, they all hit me at once. And then the dragon comes in at the same time. Okay. There has got to be another way to do this. Unless I could just shoot that guy up there. Yeah. Let's see. Huh. So... I'm wondering if it's possible to fling stuff at him. So we're going to try and get into position and throw stuff at this dude, just to see if we can. Okay, so can I get locked onto him from here? That is a decisive no. I can barely lock onto this random skeleton. Maybe I could dive off a ledge here and not die. Yeah, that doesn't look too low. So I'm thinking maybe I can jump off here if the timing's right. So it's after the low batch of guys gets their third shot off is when I've got the biggest opening. So... oh, I will have to leap. That is a leap. Not a casual stroll off a ledge. Because there's a gap there. I want to have words with that architect. He, yeah, that's, You hear me? You'll have to answer to OSHA for this. Get a little lower down. Okay. And let's murder this helpless lizard. There we go. Okay. So that is how to get through that section. And it's not tremendously difficult to do. So I'm wondering, if I poke my head up here, can I try to kill this giant guy? Does he have interesting stuff around him? So, let's see. This skeleton seems to want trouble. Okay, so interesting. There's definitely something back there. What the heck is... Okay, that is yet another phantom thing being summoned by that giant. Maybe there's some other way to kill the giant. Maybe it's the inverse of... Maybe it's the inverse of the situation with Calamite and Go, and I can have a dragon come over and torch him. That would be great. Ah, whatever. You hit me. It's fine. I think I can actually do this bit faster by just doing this. Yep, that seemed to work. Okay. Oh, that's the only way to go, is past him. Okay. Let's put on our problem-solving hats. Okay, so this is just one of the hiding spots that we can use, basically. So let's see. Is he active while I'm here? Yes, he is active while I'm here. Oh boy, he has a dozen different successful arrow trajectories while I'm there. So the moment I climb up the ladder, I got a motor, because there's no substitute for that. Spit a fireball or something. Honestly, that scene with Go is so cool. Okay, so I only need 2 stops, and then I can hop down. And we're just going to rush for the ladder about as fast as we can. So I'm going to rush for the ladder this time, and then take a run at the giant, and see if I can hit him. And very importantly, if hitting him stops all of this stuff, and if hitting him does not stop all of this stuff, then I presumably just need to keep going past him. Alright, let's see. So I'm kind of presuming that this whole shenanigan starts a little bit after I crest the top of the ladder, or at the point when I crest the top of the ladder. So if I go straight for him at that point... Okay. So I don't seem to be able to use him for cover, which is an interesting thought, and he will not be killed by his own archer guys, which would have been cool if that was the case. Also, he has a skull face, which is neat. Alright, I think I can get past this, I just need to go a bit faster. I mean, also, he does have, like, a finite amount of health, it's not too crazy. I'm just not going to be able to dissuade him from doing summons. Yeah. I mean, up close it seems fine to me. I never want to see his face from far away again. That seems notably more problematic, considering what he's up to. Okay, so I gotta watch out, because once I cross a certain threshold, his little bell shenanigans, on top of summoning a dozen archers to ruin my day, will also call out, like, just one Phantom Black Knight. Visions of dragons?
By the fire,
Okay.
forsaken.
Ah.
I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze
Speaking
upon
of the
other.
Forsaken, you
Fear
remind
not the
me
dark, my
of
friend,
the
and
individuals
let
from
the
inside
feast begin.
Ariandel. Those were the Forlorn, not the Forsaken. Beware not the dark, and let
One
the feast begin.
was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
4-meter rodent teeth. No, I couldn't quite make out his teeth.
Many of us are by the fire. Behold, fear
Okay,
and
that's just repeating. What is everybody talking about? Ambush? What? Who are you? Oh, he's just one of those, like, push goons. Mostly. Seems he's got some lightning. Ah, up you say. Thank you, people online, for making this, not awful. As for you, I was kind of thinking I just wanted to kick him off as, like, retribution for the existence of the other guy. Alright, alright. Pretty sure I'm about to get the boot from something here. Like, it's only a matter of time before one of these guys gets me, right? A trio, you say? Dastardly. Oh boy. He is coming up behind me. Woo! Ah. Stamina is valuable. A trio. I've only seen 2 so far. What is about to get me? Is a guy gonna, like, come up this ledge? Yep. Goodbye. That's enough out of you. Alright, what have we here? Any of these ooh, a bonfire. So nice. I feel like these pots are gonna curse me just because. Yeah, I figured. No way there would be a door there that just opens. Defies the very logic of doors. You spooked me, goon. I appreciate, though, that even though he's a spook, he's not hitting you right away. He has the, like, slow stab animation coming in. So it's a bit of a spook, but it's a pretty fair spook, ultimately. Unlike some of the guys that literally fall onto you from the ceiling with a grapple death. That's a wholesome little, heh, gotcha. Okay, so we've got a spot down there to go. Yeah, this is where we're going. Oh, I am being cursed by something. Very briefly. I do suspect the pots. I also suspect you. Ow. Oh, these guys have delightfully, like, spindly arms. Ugh. Like, the leg is like 3 times as thick as the arm there. I feel like you're not alone. And if I walk straight out... there, it might be bad. Can I just... No, not with that spacing. Am I just gonna die from curse here? Okay, their dead body doesn't cause curse. This is why purging stones got dropped pretty recently. Undead curse build up. Reduces hollowing. Yeah, I can't use it yet. This isn't Dark Souls 2 curse. I'm pretty sure this is the instant death petrified curse. Do I have a curse bite ring? Nope. I don't remember if there is a curse bite ring. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so. Does the Purging Stone just make you, like, look human again in Dark Souls 3? I think that's all it does. Hollow Gem. Ooh. This looks really ominous. Like, really placid ominous. The bloodstain in the middle of the garden kind of helps. the decor. Ah, I've seen pictures of these guys. Oh boy. I like your design, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah, you can't block this, it's too much damage. Oh yeah, it's really cool. And I know you can get it as a player too, can't you? I mean, you can get almost every armor in the game as a player, so... This bush felt like it had more collision. Like, how is this bush so oppressive to our movement? I am mildly confused. Ugh, not bone wheel skeletons. Why would you honor bone wheel skeletons? It's a random drop, so you gotta farm them. That's a bummer. I want to thank the dutiful people online letting me know that my throwing knives are here for good reason. Yeah, barely living by correcting that swing to hit them both. Oh yeah, yeah. That was one of the things that was also kind of annoying in Dark Souls 2. A lot of the good armor sets you have to farm. Like even the workers set for SL1, which is only really useful if you want the adaptability bonus. I had to run that area like 8 times to get it. I had to keep coming back with like more item find gear until it finally like all dropped in one run super weirdly. You should have stayed praying. So these guys remind me of Yoel of Londor. That, you like blocked, what the heck? So they actually have like a back shield and they can crouch to block. Sort of. It's like 2 hits will flip them. You could probably also kick them while they're down, funnily enough. Okay, some blessed gems. Now if I know any area where there's something like this overhang, there is usually a reason to come over here and take a look and maybe jump down. I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it. It might be faster. Might be. I don't know if I can land on that chandelier or not. Wait, is there like a mid-level? There kind of is. And this is taking me all the way to the lower level. So how do I get onto the mid-level? Is it by using the chandelier? Hip. Yep, this is perfectly walkable. Sort of. Okay, so this middle, like, is not pathable. Okay, so now that we're here, let's make sure we don't get randomly killed by these guys. That would be embarrassing. Look at him. You get killed by a turtle man? It's got to be a black mark on your permanent record. Oh, we did this. We did that whole jump down for a Twinkling Titanite. Hamburger flip. Okay, so... jump on down. Okay, looks like we've got another ringed knight. He's probably not a happy camper, just in general. I think something about having a giant hole burned in his chest soured his disposition. Okay, we've got a lot of places to go. And angry people. So, can we open this back up? Is this like a shortcut?
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst
Oh.
Ah, then thou's not, but perhaps 'tis what I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor.
Oh, he coming. He coming.
Thou
He coming. They coming. Let me get out of here. Ah. We will talk later. Oh, that lightning killed me. Okay. Alrighty then. Noted. Well, now we can maybe get back to that conversation. Let's see. How much of the stuff I just fought past was genuinely angry? Wait, did I check out this direction? This is the direction I came in from, wasn't it? No, I came in from here, so I haven't looked over here, have I? Or was there just one item and then I had to turn back around? I think there was like a... Yeah, there was one item here. That's it. No big deal. Okay, I'm going to see if I can run through here despite all the guys who are going to try to gank me and or fall on my head. Because if this can be run past, I don't have to worry about how many, like, flubs I have along the way. Hey, buddy. Okay, take that corner wide. Remember that. And then I get here, and there should be a knight who will be a grump, but I'm just going to come down here and do this. And he might grouse at the others. And then I come over here and do this and take a slight fall. I messed that up. I meant to land on the chandelier. Because I think I can do chandelier to the floor and not worry about the stairs. To get down there pretty quick. And no way in... there is no way in the name of the Abyss that I want to fight these several halls of dudes again. Yep, so we just take that one wide, and we come through here. Over here, we need to make sure we outspeed him. And it's down here, and this way. Ignore that man, because he's not important. Take a slight slip. Okay, and we can take a leap. Messed up the leap, didn't die though. We're also loosely testing the range on all their prayer attacks. It's pretty big. Pretty big. If they can snipe me while I'm having this conversation...
May I ask, perhaps thou hast beheld the lone dragon that inhabited. Medir is his name.
Oh boy.
And the arch-trap he once railed against the dark to watch over this, and yet, before the dark, I offer my
You got it. We kill dragons, it's a thing.
Asked a thing most...
Okay, bye. Nice chat. Okay, yeah, nothing over here. Loot. Dodge that. One of those guys just got torn up by a giant. Giant scimitar thing. What do we have over here? Hey there, buddy! Woohoo! Oh boy, and a dark spirit when I'm not embered. That is cool. It's got to be a scripted one. Oh, I ran a loop, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of these dudes around. Okay. Okay. And where's that dark spirit, I wonder? He's probably going to show up any moment now and give me the business. Okay, so we've got this thing in the middle that I kind of did a run around. But I think there's some other offshoots here. That's a spicy meatball. Ow! Okay. So yeah, whatever that is that's invading is able to invade while unembered. Interesting. Yeah, I figured these knights would be dangerous. Nobody would talk about them otherwise, except for the fact their armor is wicked cool. What I want to find around here is what connects to this shortcut. It might be like the kind of thing that's right before a boss. Ow! Yeah, I kind of forgot about him. Okay, we'll run past these guys because it's proven that we can. They didn't even actually follow me terribly much. And actually fighting them might be tricky. I got very close to maxing out this curse counter the last time I was fighting one. Over here, drop down here, do that, this, sip, and we're on the move. Then we come out here, we fall down here, then here, take a roll at the end, take a sip, and move. And we try not to tick off that guy too much. He's a rather taciturn fellow, perhaps not too prone to anger. Okay, so now we're going to check out this direction. No thank you on the lightning. Okay. Oh, and we have a swamp down here. Oh, misdodge. Okay, so we've got a swamp down there with a whole lot of stuff. There's some weird looking stuff down there. Alright. I do think the area I want to progress at is off of that left hook there. So let's take a look and see what we can find. Yeah, we're going to run past you guys. Don't care. For the number of times I'm going to die in the area up ahead of you, there is no way I have the time to fight you like 8 or 9 times or whatever. For the number of runs it's going to take me to get through this other area, okay. Let's see, is it at the... It's probably not at the point where it's worthwhile for me to equip Silvercat. I just need to watch out for, like, actually taking too many of those hits. Yeah, because it'll cause me to die on the fall. So let me equip Silvercat so I can do that whole thing faster. And I don't need a damage ring right now. Because I really can't pause to heal. I didn't take it wide that time, but he didn't fall on top of me. So, as long as I don't linger there, it should be fine. Yeah, no damage there with Silvercat. That's nice. Very helpful. Through here, slight drop, roll, slight drop, roll. Don't get killed by the Ringed Knight. And we can make it out here. Now we're going to run across this path and not get killed by these guys. Oh no, don't. Okay, we're not dead. Ow. Okay, they are very enthusiastic with the lightning. And that is a heck of a lot of sword chopping. Yeah, those guys are all real gung-ho. Okay, so I think it was up this way that I didn't finish checking out. What is... Oh, okay. Well, there's the Invader. And that's the Black Witch set. Woo! Spicy. Alright, I was really lucky on spacing and behavior. And that's the Wolf Ring +3, which is absolutely worthless for our SL1 run, but really cool if you're playing a heavy armored character. Also, it's like chalk up one more ring that I found in the Ring City. Cool. On theme. Okay, so now I need to check out the right offshoot for going this way. Which I'm presumably is going to piss him off. Right? There's no way it wouldn't. Well, there wasn't actually anything over here. Yeah, there's no meaning to going this way. Huh. Okay, so what have I got at this point? Don't push. Okay, so there's another thing over there that I haven't figured out how to get to. Maybe there's a destroyable something or a something else over here, kind of behind the Ring Knight. I feel like this area is a little suspicious. Thinking like maybe that tree. Huh. Are you a phantom tree? Nope, very real. Ouch. Okay, I wonder if there was an offshoot further down the stairs that lets me loop back around. The mysteries of the stairs. I think the Silver Cat's going to be proved to be a very, very good choice here. Let's see, relative to my initial positioning, that... Yeah, I'm thinking that elevator probably actually links to something that's under the church that's on the left when we get in. Because right now, we are up on top of that church somewhat. No, don't even. We've got this building that takes us down, and this is an offshoot relative to the main area that we're trying to kind of look at. Yeah, I think that at the base of this building somewhere is the elevator, because I think that's where we get to if we use the elevator, that bit with the bloodstain right up at the top. Okay. Is that a... Oh. Yeah, this is the direction we're coming in from. Ouch. Don't push. Oh my goodness. He got up here. We gave a bit too much time for the big boy. Yeah, I think I need to be running down the stairs when I get down there, basically. Cool, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you. Let's see, apart from today, I think my next Dark Souls day will probably be on Sunday. I'll see how things go. No, never mind. I'm heading over to a friend's house for board games on Sunday. So it's going to be Monday then. So I hope to catch you next Monday. Oh, that's not the right way. Here we go. I should just go this way straight. I was trying to go between them, but they closed in too much, and I couldn't get past their hitbox. They boxed me in. Getting the roll correct for those, like, big delayed swings can be pretty tough if you haven't spent enough time fighting the particular opponent that does it. And I definitely have not spent a lot of time fighting these big giant guys. I kind of have no interest in fighting a thing in the game that is, like, not backstabbable and takes at least 3 full stamina bars to kill. Basically means I need to have about 4 correct dodges to take it out per guy, which is really the problem, is that that's like the per guy numbers. Ow, that was a mistake. I'm still kind of orienting myself around this particular fall. I took the wrong way out there. Yeah, I think that the exit from that room is almost entirely relative to my entry point. Like, I can almost just turn around right when I hit that room, and I think it's correct. Yeah, this is the rough bit. It's learning how to run through areas and hit the next bonfire. Kind of thinking the next bonfire is probably down in the swampy area. I'm not sure how far in it's going to be. That seems like about the right distance for a Dark Souls 3 bonfire. Okay, no, that is exactly the wrong thing. I think I need to go to the right on my way in. Or after I've gotten in. Okay, so this time, I'm going to go around the left here. Ah! The, vision there is kind of obscured. I panic rolled a bit. I needed to go back to running after my first dodge roll. Shoot, I made it pretty far my first time on this. And actually also, I need to see if these guys fall for alluring skulls. Always something important to check on. Because if they fall for alluring skulls, I think I can get through here really reliably with about 2 skulls. I need to buy more of these. I actually only have 3 alluring skulls. That's the kind of thing maybe I should have stocked up on. Oh, my roll didn't come out, despite buffering it like a madman. So I think the exit is over, like, this way? There we go. Okay, they didn't care. They don't care about the skulls. Shoot! So the other option here is I can try to kill the first 3 guys and then wait for these dudes to march up a bit more and try and drop down behind some of them. It's a much more patient strat to attempt. But they definitely don't care about the alluring skulls. Now, alluring skulls in Dark Souls 3 are they get you a lot less time than, like, back in Dark Souls 1, this item was absurd. You could literally kill enemies by throwing an alluring skull into the fire. There's a couple enemies where that's the ideal way of killing them. Okay, so I think I want to pause about here, because this is a safe angle, basically. Okay, so let's go back up, and we'll contest these lightning jerks. I don't want to go across the bridge, because more of them will wake up. More of them woke up anyway. Got it. No dice then. Okay. But with this, I've avoided the first pack of guys. Ooh, okay, here's something. Okay, so we've got a lot of these curse goons here. He's tried to jump on my head. I will grab this item. And now we have to deal with a ringed knight, and our curse is pretty high. Whew, I thought I might have dodged too early to avoid that lightning. Okay, we've got more lightning.
1 met the dark with learning, but in the end learned his knowledge was wanting.
Give me the lore. Lay it on me.
Without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does not this ring clear and true? Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Friend. I hear a crystal lizard, but I don't see a crystal lizard. Alright. Okay, so running across that... Ah, I see. I can drop down here and it's much more gradual. And I don't have to deal with that big pack of guys. He is, like, turtle hermiting at me. I'm gonna take this ladder. What do we get at the top of this ladder? Might it be a bonfire? That would be super nice. You know, bird's eye view of the city is enough for me. Okay, so we have that fella to talk to. We've got this crystal lizard that I'm not going to run down. we've got a knight at the far end of the way, and then there's a direction up there that looks very promising. Take a quick look at this. Anything interactable here? Okay. So running down that crystal lizard would be very dangerous. A very dangerous thing for me to do. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Oh, and this... that's nothing. It's possible you might be able to fall in there and get stuck. We have another invader. Right over there with a giant hammer. It's real big. Titanite chunk. Thought I saw a bonfire down there. Couldn't quite make it out. Break some pots. He's gonna break some pots. I don't still have the alluring skull in my bar. Part of me is thinking, like, lure him to the edge, and he might kill himself. I think most invaders are subject to alluring skulls, but I don't remember. Is he, like, not coming over here at all? You just gonna hang out there? Okay, no, here he comes. He don't care about that. I was wrong about invaders and skulls. He might be the only thing to, like, see up here. Looks like there's not another way down. Well, in that case, I should probably try to kill him. Silver Knight Leto. He's in the Silver Knight's armor, too. Yep, that's about what I expected. That hammer looks so ridiculous. And that was like a crazy weapon art that I've never seen before. Okay, so we figured out a bit more, is that, so what I did there was I delayed until the first group came up, then I dropped down behind them, and then I ran forward more, took a direction on the right. I had to roll past a ringed knight and run past some cursed dudes. Cursed hunchbacks. I rolled out a couple of them that tried to jump on me as well. So I have to do that again. And then I think we're probably dropping down to the muck and not taking the stairs this time. I'm guessing that killing Silver Knight Leto might net us a ring or something cool. But I'm probably not that concerned about it. Oh boy, that was the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we start off going along the top, and we're going to try to address these lightning guys. Oh, that has poise. That attack has a lot of poise. I thought I could stagger him out, and I was wrong. Okay. See, I've got about another 20 minutes to attempt this jog, this jaunt, this excursion. Well, while I'm between things and not up to much, it seems as though a few of my friends have gotten into this Hickman Bloom nonsense, which sounds kind of neat because it maybe encourages people to go outside and exercise, and that's cool. But I try very hard to, like, not install trite things on my phone that will distract me when I could be using that time for any kind of more productive activity. I keep choosing that wrong exit. In my defense, the wrong exit is only like one notch away from the correct exit. Uh-oh. Well, that was very close to lethal. I think I only survived that because I happened to be wearing the Silver Cat ring. It sounds like they killed one of my pursuers. That's very nice. Very considerate of them. Okay, this is the direction we go. And we run through here super fast. And we run past this guy. We don't get hit by that. And then we Gucci, baby. Take a slight drop here. Okay. so let's scope out this place a bit more. There's a big group of that dark crystal that seems to be kind of curse related. There is an item up there that is probably acquired by getting up there and then dropping down very carefully. And I do want that item, whatever it is. It does look like we're kind of going to have to make this run here. I don't think there's anything else for it. There's also like an item in this corner a bit. But that looks like it might be a minor item. Can't quite tell. Let's see, let's see. Do you have anything else to say, by the way? Like, you want to chat?
One poor girl slew her own kin, but even such was a comfort that neither moon nor sunless sky afforded her before. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feet.
He's referencing a lot of characters in the Dark Souls series who have had interactions with the Abyss, not all of which I know. So there's definitely across this bridge is a thing I haven't done before. And there's also over here taking that series of falls to get that item. I'm going to try the item first, because I can drop down after the item and should be able to take the ladder back up as long as I don't get killed. And this is interesting because it looks very missable. I figured we would probably get Silver Knight Leto's attention, but I don't think he's going to leave his little roost to interact with us on this. Havel's Ring +3. That's pretty cool. Yep, I figured there would be at least one more drop to help ensure we were not going to take a preposterous amount of falling damage. It's going to hurt us quite a bit, actually. That knocked us off. That might get us. Okay, bait it out, then go up the ladder. That's a very peculiar spell. That's probably a very nasty spell if you're like in a 2-on-1 or 2v2 PvP. Oh, we've got 2 ringed knights over here. That is dangerous. Ah, that's a very big attack. Slurp. Ow. Ow. Okay, that was a lightning stab into the floor. Covetous Gold Serpent Ring +3. That is a very, very good item find ring in case we need to farm something at any point in time. Be wary of Dead End. Okay, so noteworthy, nothing here. And it looked like there was a drop point here. Okay, that takes us back to the earlier courtyard where we got past that Hollow Knight. Should I call them Hollow Knights or Ring Knights? Ring Knight seems more accurate to me. Get down. Don't have time for your shenanigans. I'm gonna hustle back over here because I know that standing in this area, roughly, is an aggro drop. And I think this is a very good spot to try and figure out my run. Oh my goodness, that is a tall boy. That is a very, very tall skeleton thing. I think my goal might be over there. I think I see some openings there. There's like a ramp. Okay, so let's start on this. First of all, this is just water. It's not poisonous like I thought it might have been. Very concerned that it might be poisonous. Got a lot of, like, flea guys. The fleas are fleeing. I appreciate the heck out of that. You are a big flea man. Do you want to fight? Do you care about me? It's like, dude, I just... Dude, I just want to live and let live. I shall partake. Took me a couple times to hear that. That is, unnerving. Oh, a bonfire. Cool, 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 cool. I shall partake. This also doesn't open from this side. Okay, it says dragon ahead. That might relate to mid-ear. Ooh, I like how he has... Ooh, that's so creepy that he has, like, 2 different heights while he's moving. Oh, yeah, look at that. No, you won't. You got nothing. No telling if those guys actually have... no telling if they actually have a lot of health or if they do a lot of damage. It's not that important to figure out right now. I am nervous about that large man. I want to check back over here because I saw an item that was up on this raised platform. The Ringed Knight Straight Sword. Alright, we got some more Ringed Knight weapons. So, let's see, I definitely don't want to parlay with the large lad. Okay, so we've got another major item that is on the side of this thing here. Creature's right arm. Creature feature. Yeah, so long as I'm mostly interested in just running around, most of these enemies are not a concern. This is a really wide open area. Okay, so we've got a couple ring knights over there. I want to check out like the distant reaches here for a moment, and that singular building might be important. We better get used to large vistas, because it seems as though these big expanses is a big part of how Elden Ring will be laid out. Okay, so there's something kind of lightning-esque over there. Probably very dangerous. Oh, it's a Dragon Slayer armor. Yeah, this is about the point when we start to see bosses as basic goons from time to time. A couple Titanite scales. Now, with any major enemy such as this, it's very possible, if not likely, that you can get a powerful item or an interesting drop by actually killing them. But I'm still much more interested in exploring around. So, inside here, Church Guardian Shiv. Okay. I wonder if the Church Guardians are the little guys who keep trying to mug us for our lunch money. More young white branches, but no accompanying giant. How very sad. Unless perhaps at this point... Ouch! Yeah. Oh, there's a path up over there. Okay. I should check out that path. So that is to the left of the kind of pillar thing. And, you know, we're not going to tick off the... We're not going to tick off the armor this time, so we can probably head on over there without a lot of fuss. Yeah, because we're just dropping down here, no big deal. Let's see. So, I had run straight out, basically. Actually, let's just cut across here. I don't know who's going to stop me. There's the large lad. Real big guy. Okay, yeah. Got several of the little prayer dudes. The white birch bow. Titanite. Okay. It looks like that's all that's up there is the white birch bow. And there is, of course, the white birch. A lot of these guys. We could probably spend and or waste a ton of time killing those dudes. So I'm pretty sure the direction to progress from here is going to be over that way past those ring knights. Which is a handy marker, because it's easy to see those guys from far away. Like, that's pretty cool from a design perspective. It's like, yeah, you're not going to miss this being important. It's got ring knights. They're very obvious. So I could go up the middle. I'm going to check out over here. We get to see an item. Black Witch Veil. Okay. That choice from him is going to buy us a whole lot of space. Okay, this does not go any further without us falling to our doom. Okay, now we're going to run back out and then go up the middle. We're going to try the middle left. I think maybe some of the ring knights have taken umbrage with us. Yes, umbrage. I'm going to go with that. Useless. Okay. Something is... Oh, that's Midir. That is, the guy. Okay, looks like this might let us open up the other end of that. Yep. Cool, so now we can progress straight through to this segment. Nice and direct. Chaos ahead. You don't say. Okay, so up there is clearly some very meaningful, important stuff. And over here is a Titanite scale. The Dragon Head Great Shield. That's probably the shield that these guys keep using that, like, breathes fire and all that cool stuff. Which seems like a pretty cool special attack. Alright. There might be some other stuff around there, especially if we kill some of those boys. Uh-oh. Well, I made the right choice there, moving back. I wonder if he's going to come around and do that again. Did he perch somewhere? Did I just roll through his fire breath? Dang, that was lucky. So it does look like he wants to keep us out of this area, if a little bit. This is one of those classic segments where he'll sweep back and forth with some awful, awful dragon fire, and we have to make sure we don't die. I think this is out of the way. Yep. No, I don't want to deal with you being alive at all. A stalk dung pie. Very much not in the mood to be killed by that random schmo. Okay, so we need to get in here. Cool. Yeah, okay. That was maybe predictable. And a dark spirit. Cool. Another unembered one. And there he is. He's got a gigantic hammer. He looks like Morn, actually. Oh. Okay, so we got through that. We fell down. We got through that on that side. And then... So it might be possible to jump down here? Nope, definitely not. That's super deadly. And then this guy is kind of patrolling, hanging out. Got up over here. Yep, more skeletons. Got it. And that's where we fell. Great. Okay. And that's where we first came in. Okay, so how does one get down? Can we... Nope. Thankfully didn't fall off. So one of these little alcoves on the side might have a trick. This is where we fell down at first. And then... Is that leading up to another spot? Okay, so... I think I get it? So if we fall down and then we go down, that's another blockage. So we need to fall down and then go up. And get past this guy alive. And then... That doesn't really look like it had anything, but it might. And then over here... is more decisively nothing. You're very rude. He is very rude. Yeah, okay. I was hoping, against hope, that he would be knocked off that cliff there. Alright, so we've got a little catacomb section after a dragon breath section to figure out. And I'll probably have to run the dragon breath section over again, but it doesn't seem like the solution to that is too complicated. You just duck right, duck under on the left, then go through. So that's not a big deal. But we'll be getting back to that probably either late Sunday or Monday afternoon. For today, we'll be signing off. There's a like mediocre chance that we might be back on for like 10 to midnight tonight. So I'll see if that's in the cards, if I have the energy for it. If not, thank you for tuning in. This has been Jupiter Exile. Until next we wander, you have a good night.